let's move along to La Liga. And we were all at 3 matches. And let's try and talk about maybe these 3 teams together because they kind of all coincide with one. And also, we don't have time because I do want to talk about a game in the Serie A as well. Barcelona drew Getafe. Atletico lost to Leganés, and Real Madrid beat Las Palmas. So Real Madrid has now gone top of the table. Atletico in third. Atletico in second. Barca stay in third. We were all at a game. It was a busy weekend. I don't know where we want to start because I know you have a lot to say about Madrid.
No, I have a lot to say about Barcelona.
Go for it.
Oh, man, Barcelona. Where do I start from? I don't know if I should speak about Barcelona or speak to Sarah. You see, I'm so short of words because I feel like Barcelona, there's just some overhyped team. Sarah, sorry to say with all due respect, this is what I think.
Babe, I'm not a Manchester United fan. I'm not phased. Thanks so much.
I don't know why you're speaking about Manchester. I'm not a fan either. Like, I'm just about to speak about
Alex, I don't know if I'm having
I am just about to
next week.
I am
win a game.
Okay. Can talk about Barca. Can talk really.
Nah, but for real though, let's speak about Barcelona. I feel like Barcelona, they are just some overhyped team. I feel like Barcelona, they are that team that every single day they go out to train. Their coach says, forget about every other team in the league. You need to train to beat Real Madrid. And every other team that you beat in the La Liga is as a result of everything you've done to beat Real Madrid. If you're able to beat Real Madrid, the rest of it, we don't care. This is what I'm beginning to see from Barcelona. Because how the hell do you play Real Madrid twice this season already? And you beat Real Madrid like they are kids. And then Real Madrid decides to say, you know what, hang on, I'm not going to come for you. I'm just going to send my younger brothers to go fight you. And the younger brothers, they are the ones humbling this almighty Barcelona that has the almighty Rafinha, that has the almighty, well, little but almighty Lamine Yamal that everyone seems to be talking about. Like for me, Lamine Yamal, he's probably top 3 right wingers in the world as we speak. Right? I'm not going to say he's the best because if you're the best, I don't know what you're doing in the 3rd position in the La Liga. You being the best, you should be heading that table by winning at least the smallest teams in the La Liga. How do you guys struggle to beat Las Palmas? How do you struggle to beat Leganés? How do you go to draw Getafe for Christ's sake? Like, what is going on? And then you come to Real Madrid, you become the type, like you play these puppies. You are a cat. And you go to play Real Madrid, you suddenly become a tiger. Why though? Why?
One thing about Barca and Getafe, because I know you don't know this, but Barcelona's record against Getafe at the Coliseum is horrible. The last time they beat Getafe at the Coliseum, September 2019. The last time they scored a goal, besides Saturday, September 2019. They hate it here. They hate it here. Jules Koundé after the game was so frustrated because obviously since he's been a Barca player, he hasn't won. But I know what you're saying. I know the big picture here. Barcelona are so inconsistent in the league. And this game they should have won, but they didn't. And I think it's making me think it's a little worrying for La Liga. Like right now I'm looking at Barca and I'm thinking, I think they have a better chance of winning Champions League than La Liga because we're talking about these one-off games and Barcelona are second in the Champions League. It's not, crazy to think. But why? Why? I'm looking at Hansi Flick. Why am I seeing some games, like you said, that they're so convincing, they play like the best football in the world, and then other games, they're being completely shut down? I don't know. I'm looking at the manager, though, because I know these players have it in them. I'm not really sure.
No, because I've thought about this stuff so many times, and to me, it doesn't make sense. How? Because when you look at Real Madrid, right? Yeah, I understand that people say, oh, it's only because Real Madrid, they keep playing that high line against Barcelona. And Barcelona, they obviously, they've got the fast players. They always count down them. Boom, it's very easy to beat. But then again, when you look at these other teams, they play Barcelona, looking at Barcelona as an almighty team. So they kind of like seats.
Yeah, they have 11 players in the back.
Yeah, they have a lot of players, which obviously is part of the game, right?
Of course.
But, knowing the caliber of players you have in Barcelona, right, I would still expect them to be able to cop something out. Like, even if it's at least get a 2-1 win from a Getafe.
Yeah.
Or win a Leganés. I'm saying that some of these players, they are coming from clubs where they don't even have printers. Some of the players probably don't have 2 football boots. Like, they've been playing on 1 boot for the last 2 years. And Barcelona, you're going there and you're struggling to beat. Bro, even I was looking at Getafe and my boy,
Oh my goodness.
Sorry,
No,
no,
Cristiano
no,
Uche.
Cristiano's Uche, right? Like if he was,
He was a good striker.
no, hang on. For me, right? If nah, I mean, he's a very good footballer, right? But I feel like he still has a lot of work to do when it comes to being able to take matters into his own hands on that pitch, like being able to make some crazy decisions instead of just look. Anyways, let me not go too much.
I think we have
into
to
it.
remember he was playing third division football last.
No, absolutely, he was.
and he's not a striker naturally.
Well, but you could see that he has the potential.
Yeah, yeah. To be honest, I think you have to give credit where credit is due. Jose Bordalas, he sets up his teams to get a result. 22% possession, 190 passes. They did what they needed to do. They knew they had a plan, obviously, for how they were going to set up against Barcelona. And I think when you look at the way they performed, it wasn't the most pretty. It wasn't the prettiest performance. It wasn't the most exciting, but they got a point. You saw him in the Copa del Rey, 2 sendings off, 17% possession. They got the result.
I think, unfortunately for Getafe, and even myself, the biggest takeaway in this game was, unfortunately, Alejandro Balde facing a lot of racism at the stadium. I was on the Barcelona side with the press, so I wasn't actually able to hear it myself, but we almost got an interview with Balde. Unfortunately, La Liga pulled him away, but he was very keen to talk to everyone, and he said that he was experiencing a lot of racism. He told the referee, apparently the referee told security, and they went around and did, the protocol. But I think in these situations, players need to walk off the pitch because it's just happening so much. In fact, it happened on the same day on Saturday in a hypermotion game, Elche and Sporting Gijón. There was an issue for Bambo Diaby. He also said that he was experiencing on the same day. Like, I'm just saying, it's too constant. This is way too constant.
The only way to stop it is
walk off the pitch.
Dock Getafe 15 points.
Listen,
they won't.
No, but if you're a player, what do you also say, guys?
Listen,
we gotta go.
For me, first of all, I agree with you, Sarah. I think players should maybe because racism is a very crucial conversation. It's very hard. Like I see no reason why anybody should go through racism. However, also, I don't see racism ending anytime. I think that this thing is good. I feel like racism is like
I don't think
HIV.
it's going to end any.
Like,
Jesus.
No. Listen, just let me know.
But
It's true though.
If you dock Getafe
think it's
15,
just about
20 points, their fans will think, well, I'm not going to. I know it's you want to teach them the right ways.
These racists don't care. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
It's not that we're going to end it just like that, but I think it's about doing more. Barcelona players should have walked off the pitch, and that game should have ended. And in fact, then you say Barcelona win that game just based on the fact.
I would agree with that one too.
But then do that. It's not. We're not saying that there's going to be more.
No,
racism.
you see,
But you need to do something more proactive about it.
I totally listen. I wish this would be some kind of regulation that they will put up because I see that working even more. But like I said, this thing, the reason why I made the statement to say it's here to stay is because I know that I don't see these regulators putting up these kind of things.
Yeah.
Like left to me, if there's any kind of racial abuse going on, the fans are not allowed to get into the stadium again.
I think
that's what I'm
I think
do.
Getafe have to be punished. I know La Liga are looking into it, but yeah, really, really unfortunate for Alejandro Balde. And of course, we stand with him here. Let's move along to teams that lose to Leganés because Atlético, you can join the party.
Sorry. I know you want to go to Atletico, but before the time goes, we have to speak about Real Madrid, though.
I'm sorry, but Real Madrid beating Las Palmas is not as big a news as Atletico losing a 13-game streak and being so unlucky.
Fair enough.
No, and also Leganés.
No, but I just want to speak about Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe is giving me joy.
Okay.
Like, no, I just love him right now, man.
Okay.
No, bro, I love Kylian Mbappe.
You can love him.
I'm just happy that my man is back.
I know.
The guy is back.
He's here.
Kylian Mbappe is back, bro. My man is killing it. He's
here.
killing it. Oh, bro. Oh, listen, I just like Kylian Mbappe. You are like, I love you, bro. I love you, bro. This guy is killing it. He's bringing out the Kylian Mbappe that we know. I told you guys that this man will rise again, and when he rises again, nobody will stop my man. Kylian Mbappe. Mwah.
All right, Alex.
Madrid.
Let's wrap up Atletico because we were talking just last week. They had a sneaky 13-game streak, unbeaten.
15.
15, pardon me. But Oh, they were so unlucky here. How many times did they hit the woodwork? But my Leganés making a meal out of it. Griezmann missing a penalty.
It was an awful penalty as well.
Oh, it was
on top of
shocking. It's not like them though. I'm not gonna, you can't have them all.
They
You
always
have
have
bad days.
Yeah.
It was a bad day for Atleti, but tell us quickly about that game really quick because you were there.
Yeah, it just wasn't Atleti's day. I
Yeah.
spoke to Jan Oblak after the game, and he said the energy was off from the start. And the look at the performance, again, Leganés, what they needed to do. They converted that one chance. Atleti couldn't finish for love nor money. They hit the post, they hit the bar. It just felt off from the beginning for Atleti, and they just didn't have the luck of the draw on the day. And fair play to Leganés, a brilliant win. And I got to speak to the goal scorer as well, Matija Nastasic.
He's a nice guy.
Overjoyed. Renato Tapia as well. He was delighted with the win, and it's fair play to Leganés.
In 15th place, sneaking out.
I do also think the way that Atleti play football, they are susceptible to those sort of results.
Sure.
They get the 1-0 wins against Osasuna. They may not play the prettiest. When it doesn't work, it sometimes can go the other way.